to be a gangster, but you can't be gangster, 'cause we are truly gangsters.
First time in Amsterdam, maybe 93, 94, played the Escape Club, actually. And stayed a few days because, you know, I'm a smoker and I enjoy the greens and kind of made a friendship with Amsterdam since ever then. Here we're doing Baut, not really a nightclub, but we turn it into something tonight, you know what I mean? So, and it's something cool and special too. The barbecue idea, it's kind of been following me in the last 5 years. I've been doing a lot of barbecues in Ibiza. It's part of kind of American culture, you know what I mean? So I started doing these grills and showing more and inviting more people, and then eventually doing these type of events that kind of attract people in a different environment so you can be human again. You know, having a very good interaction like we should be, not in a nightclub screaming, hey man, this, that, no. More like normal people, you know what I mean?
I've just had one of the burgers, it was nice, salad and everything, which is good. And he's got his own herbs, which he's been handing out to people. Here we go, look. This is the real deal now.
Part of Amsterdam clubs and now part of the festivals that are going around. More than 15 years now, man. I've been really active, you know, in the underground and also in big events. You know what I mean? Like I adjust myself to the situation that I'm put in front of me. You know what I mean? I've known Ricardo probably about 15 years now. I love the most that he's so organic. He doesn't have a plan. He never has a plan. He's looking at records that don't have any information, and somehow he finds a record that he's gonna play next. There's 25 people around him, and he's like looking through 4 bags of records, and then he chooses one, and then he plays this record. He's a magical man, you know what I mean? But musically, we found each other mostly in Romania, and in Romania we ended up doing a back-to-back and played for 5 hours straight. And everybody that thought it was impossible, they seen totally something different. And ever since, I've sort of been able to reintroduce myself to this new generation that are now listening to these new DJs as well. You know what I mean? I support a lot of like Sidney Charles from Holland, Darius Arosian who's here, Jesse Perez is my boy from Miami.
Sneak is a genuine guy, man. You know, like a lot of the big DJs in the industry, they just want you to play at the shows or do tracks for the labels, and they don't really, after that, nothing else. But before shows, Sneak comes, we hang out, comes to my villa. I've been to his villa, you know. In Manchester last week, we had a smoke together. You know, he's a cool, genuine person, and you know, I like him for that. He's a cool guy, man. He's passionate about the music, but he's a genuine person as well.
I would say is he works really hard. You know what I mean? And there's not a lot of people that understand you have to like really hustle. So when you see he's talking about hustling for house music, that's somebody that I really have a lot of respect for, because they really put in all their effort and they really put in all their, you know, they put everything, all their energy into what they do, you know, and what they love. So not a lot of people do that. A lot of people don't understand the amount of work that it actually takes to do what someone like Sneak does, you know.
people play safe because they're scared what people think, but Sneak doesn't care what people think about him, and I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I do what I do. I do my music, and I do it from the heart. And if people like it, great. If they don't, I don't care what anyone thinks of me. If you care what people think about you, you're in a prison, man. You know, it's like, I do this because I love the music, you know, and if I see people doing it for the wrong reasons and stuff, I feel free to reserve the right to say I don't think that's right, you know. It doesn't mean I'm right, it's just my opinion. Everyone's allowed to have an opinion.
Musically, I have it in me. I have the passion, and it's never going away. So it doesn't matter the changes in the industry or EDM of this or that. I don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, what I have to give is still in me, and I'm still here to do it. I call it a 7-year cycle. So this is the 3rd cycle I go now, and this time I'm smarter than the first 2. You know what I mean? So I'm just enjoying the journey still. Not how fast and how big you become overnight, it's how long you stay in the game. For me, now over 20 years, I challenge any of these new kids out here to last 20 years and not 2 years like most of them do, you know what I mean? So I challenge everybody to challenge themselves to become better. I still challenge myself every day, man, you know, and I think it's made me grow into a better person overall, not just a DJ and a producer, but a better person, man.